you rapped that they came and got me from American Towers.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
actually linked up with 50 and G Unit.
Yeah, they came and got me. They came and got me from American Towers. They came and got me. Yep, like I told you, I just told you the story how they came and got me. I was upstairs and they pulled up. Banks, my man Wheezy, and I think L had to be with them. They came and got me, and we went to Fifth. We went to Grandma house. Went to Grandma house, and the rest of it all as well. We went to do that. Everything else was history from there.
So how did you end up, building a relationship with G Unit to end up going on the road with them?
I had a relationship with Wheezy, L, Halim. Like those are my guys. Rude Boy, all them. I had a relationship with them. Rude Boy, I had a really big relationship with him too. Rest in pieces. So I had a big relationship with him, but mostly Wheezy, L, Banks. Like I knew them school. Like I told you, we went to school. I knew them from then. So I already had a relationship with those guys ahead of time. So once I did that, they came and got me, and then we went from there. They actually told Fifth about me. I think it might have been Wheezy on them, but they told Fifth about me. Oh, we gotta go get Jesse. You know, my real name is Jesse. Everybody knew that. My man, rest in peace, Fat Shy. He from their block. He used to call me Westside Jesse. So I used to run with that because Westside Jesse. He used to scream it out on him. You know, you ever heard of Fat Shy?
Of course.
Yeah, so Fat Shy, he used to call me Westside Jesse. So he knew me with all of them too. He knew me from years when we used to go on party and fuck shit up. So yeah, that's how that happened though. Through those guys, those good fellas right there. And they brought me over there to Fifth, and the rest was history. I took a couple of my guys on the road. We took a couple mines, a couple people from the 9, Shadyville. Man, we was gone. We was out. I think the first show might have been, what was the first show? I think Pittsburgh, like the first show. I remember this shit clear as day. This is off mixtape tour too. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. Just imagine being that age and seeing this type of shit at this age. Like this shit is intriguing. You see what I'm saying?
Nice.
I ain't never seen no shit like that. We go there, there's thousands of people and all that. I'm like, nah, they here for Fifth. They here for them all off a mixtape tour. They did it real big, bro. They did it real big off a mixtape tour. Like I think they might have started the era that. They had to, right? Who else did that around that time? Like mixtape tour. It wasn't
Juno was one of the first groups touring off of mixtapes. Lil Wayne did later, but he had already had debut albums out.
Yeah, he
found a formula with that, and then he kept putting his guys on from that. So I wanted to ask, man, were you around when Maserati Fox came home and 50 Cent embraced him and actually came out to the hood and shot some videos with him?
Yeah. Let me get to that story right now. I was the main reason why Fifth even considered even giving him a deal or even signing him. This is what year was that? You remember?
2005, 2006.
We was in what Fifth had? We was in LA. I know for sure I was in LA. We was in LA. Oh, it was Mobb Deep. It was the Mobb Deep video. He was shooting one of the first singles off Mobb Deep album. From fresh from they signing. He was shooting one of their videos from Mobb Deep album. I think it was what song was that? The
They
Mobb
had
Deep
Put
shit.
Them in Their Place, and they had
What's
the Out of Control remix. They also had Have a Party.
I think it was Have a Party. That's the one 50 was on, right?
Yeah, 50 was on Have a Party with Nate Dogg. The Out of Control remix, 50 did the hook on, and a verse as well.
I'm not sure which one, but one of them songs, we did the video in LA. And I pulled him to the side because he asked me first he said, what's up with Fox? What you think? And I told him what I thought. He asked me. We spoke for like 2 hours about the situation because Fifth wasn't big with all the extra shit. You know how he is. He always stay away from all the extra shit. And the boy ain't trying to go to jail, ain't trying to do none of that. He don't want none of that gang shit, none of that. So he asked me though, yo, what you think? And I told him I think it would be a good idea because the type of person FO was in the streets. I mean, that'd be a good look. The right people around him, the right music, that should do big things for him. You know what I'm saying? He took that shit into consideration. We talked for like an hour or two. That night, I think we came back like a day later, 2 days later. That like 2 days later, he pulled up. He went down the block, and that's when history was made then. He went and pulled up on Fox or down there on 118, took a picture with him in the yard and all that. The rest was history. That was my doing. That was all me right there. I got FO that situation with Fifth. That's a fact. I soaked the Fifth for over an hour behind that. Word. He went and did it.
Yep, I remember 50 pulling back out there to go work with Fox, and it looked like that was going to be the new street signing after Banks and Buck took off on industry level, and he was working with, as you said, Mob Deep, and he had MOP. Maserati Fox was going to be that new street signing. Um, did Fox and 50 and y'all have a prior relationship like when y'all was younger?
Them niggas is older than me, so I'm Fifth knew FO before. He ain't know FO before me, but he knew FO he know him from around. They know each other. They had in interactions and shit together. So yeah, he knew him. He knew him. They knew each other. So that's basically what that was about. You know what I'm saying? He just wanted to make sure shit was gonna go smooth and everybody was on the same page and they was on the time and he was on. He was Fifth to tell you straight up, listen, we ain't doing this and we ain't doing that. This is what I'm trying to do. I mean, and he did it. FO was right there. He fucked up that situation. Word. He was right there.
What did go wrong with the Maserati Fox? Like, what went wrong with Maserati Fox's situation with G-Unit, in your opinion, in your eyes?
It was something with money. Like, with his signing, I think it was like he was getting some type of money from the label, but I think he wanted it at a certain time. You know how that shit is. When you got some people be wanting the money, nigga, like he was moving too fast, you know what I'm saying? Type shit and scared the people off of her. So that's what fucked up that bag. So, you know, Fifth don't like that. That's bad business. He fucked that situation up. Word. That situation was he was giving him a deal. Well, he got the deal. It was something about the money. I guess he wanted the money. He wanted the money right then and there. Some situation. It was a waiting process. Nigga ain't want to wait. I heard he went, did whatever he did, and then them people backed out. When them people backed out, fucked up the whole bag. So now you fucking up your bag and you fucking up 50 bag. You know what I'm saying? You fucking up your bag and you fucking up 50 bag. That shit went wrong. And once that went wrong, it was over. You know, Fifth ain't doing it. Bad business, he ain't doing it. That nigga FO crazy. That's my dog. That nigga couldn't wait.
Rest in peace to Maserati Fox, man.
Rest in peace to Maserati. He couldn't wait, word. So he fucked up that situation for everybody.
Can you tell me about the case you caught when you got arrested for popping off on in front of the police?
Well, I caught a case. When I caught that case, when? Well, at the barbecue?
I'm not sure where it was.
You got me confused. There was a lot of situations like that. Which one are you talking about?
Did you get bailed out by 50 Cent over a shooting?
Oh yeah, I did some dumb shit. They bailed me out. I did some stupid shit. This around the time we got sent home off the road, me and Smurf around this time, and I did some stupid shit, shot out the window. I was doing little kid bad shit. I was just aggravated with myself at this time, doing bad shit. I sent like 2 shots out the window. Bow, bow. This to do. I'm just doing dumb shit, and I think I call myself being tough. I come downstairs and try to walk right past the police like it was nothing. They grabbed my dumb ass right on up. Come here. Put my ass right in the back of that car. Straight with Mason. That shit was a big brawl that day in front of the building. Everybody out here fighting. I had girls, everybody here fighting. Let them go. Bottles being thrown. The police windows being broken. Wow, that was a crazy day. That was that day. That had to be that day you told about. Yeah, and that shit, you know, Fifth is probably, he just felt like, damn, this nigga Joff out here doing stupid shit. But like, damn, he know my situation. He like, damn, he been, he was only doing what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So in my situation with being sent home, I was only following suit. You know what I'm saying? I really ain't gonna get into that story because everybody already heard that story a million times, but I was just following suit. You know what I'm saying? If my man is in the situation or if I'm in the situation, we both gonna go. And that's basically what that was. But when I got sent home, it was only for a little while because one thing about Fifth, he always told niggas, yo, listen, we not here for that. We not embarrassing each other. We're not gonna embarrass ourselves in front of these people. You know what I'm saying? So there's no fighting with each other. And that's what happened. We was fighting with each other, which niggas wasn't supposed to. That's what I'm big on. I really got that from him. I don't play that shit with each other. Even with mines, I might have an argument or two, but that's as far as it's gonna go. We're not doing that, especially not in front of other people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's really supposed to be. Gangster. So that's really what that was. That's what that happened with that situation, though.
Right. That was over a Mitchell and Ness because I thought it was an Averex leather.
Nah, we got sent home over a Mitchell Ness jersey. It was a jersey first. My man Haleen, it was 2 jerseys. Just that one happened to be the nigga. It was Marcus' jersey, but I didn't know it was a jersey because I didn't know nothing about it. I don't need to steal a jersey. It just happened that my man Haleen had the same jersey, and I asked him, "Yo, so that's still yours?" So he said, "Yeah, keep that one." So I'm not knowing that it was 2 because we wanted to find a high shit. So he had 2 jerseys. It was just a mistaken identity type shit. Son just went overboard about the jersey and went crazy. The jersey was free anyway. This is shit that's given the fifth. We around. You shouldn't even be going this hard over it anyway. Nigga just went crazy over a jersey. Oh, all that shit. That shit was like weak. That was weak shit to me. Like over a jersey. Like nigga, we all here together. We family. If that's serious, I give you the jersey back. It ain't that serious. Niggas just be making shit more than what it is. It was never that serious for me, but you know, for him, I guess it was. I mean, that's what happened with that situation. He went over the mouth and whatever, and the shit happens. I wish we could turn that shit back now, but it is what it is.
Yeah, man. Do you ever look back like I blew so much tour money over a $300 jersey?
Yeah, because I probably would have still been around with Fifth on that road. Yeah, hell yeah. All that per diem and all that other money niggas was making, hell yeah. That was something with that though. Like that shit was bound to go. Everybody had issues with this kid, Marcus. I hope he doing well too. I hope all is well with him. You know, we was kids, we was young then. I mean, I hope all is well. And I think I was cool with him after that anyway. That shit wasn't about nothing. I mean, that was just spare the moment, mad shit. Niggas getting into whatever they got into, but that ain't about nothing though. That wasn't really about nothing.
Yeah, something weird happened with you and Smurf, and I kind of want to piece it together while I got you here because Smurf has some great things to say about you. So I want to figure how do you feel about him and ask you where did it all go wrong with you two guys?
I mean, I don't hold no grudges against nothing that me and him went through in our life. We just went through some things, but it went wrong because it's like it's probably me and him being who we are, but you probably got people in your crew that feel a certain way. I might have people in my crew that feel a certain way, and that's how that shit be clashing with the two. Because you know we both 2 bosses, so you know how this shit might go. He might have people that be like, "Yo, man, fuck them niggas, fuck," and I might have niggas like, "Man, fuck them." You know what I'm saying? Situations happen. People choose sides. I felt I'm sticking with the side that I've been with. I've been around Fifth and them. Smurf ain't bring me aboard. I done bought me a board. Weezy done bought me a board, but he still was family. Me, I done slept in Smurf mama crib. I done gave that nigga money. We done share shit. He done gave me guns. Like you know what I'm saying? He was family, nigga. I'm locked in, we locked in. But shit just went sideways, know what I mean? That was then though, know what I mean? I don't hold, like I told you, I don't hold grudges, man. I don't like we passed that, know what I'm saying? Oh, we passed that. Smurf all right with me.
Did you ever run into him back in the day in Queens? Like, yo, you got to stop dissing 50 out here having these barbecues
Um,
dissing 50.
yeah, he was wild. we ain't really had no interactions like that back then. I don't think I might have seen him a couple times, like right before it really got that serious. But after it got that serious, it was like nigga got to pick a side. I'm saying I picked a side. These are my niggas, so I'm sticking to what I'm sticking to, bro. I ain't that's disloyal to me. That's being disloyal. Like I'm not gonna do that. I mean, he got his reasons, I got mine. And it is what it is. I mean, but that was then. You know what I'm saying we all moving forward in life. We all got shit going on. We all grown.
So let me go back to this. You said something interesting. It was 50 Cent actually bailed you out after this whole tour fiasco happened. He
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
bailed you out on that case.
yeah. Because he told me, nigga, I was only doing what I was supposed to do. If one is getting into a situation, I'm gonna get into even though the situation was over me, I still wouldn't have reacted the way Smurf reacted. Smurf reacted the way he reacted because niggas was like I told you, niggas was already tired of Marcus anyway. His mouth was crazy and shit was already going on. But I was gonna avoid this shit anyway because I already knew in the back of my head this shit ain't gonna end well. I mean, son did it, but it was just like it is what it is. Smurf was already ready to go. Son said a little too much, and it was on from there. I'm not just not gonna let the nigga go get it on by himself. When initially this shit is over me, that wouldn't even make sense for me to do that. You know what I'm saying? I would be a sucker for that. You know what I mean? I'm not standing on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a stand up nigga. So I did what I did, and we both got sent home. Respectfully. I
So
wound up coming back around because look, the same way I do now, I'm a solid nigga. I don't talk about people. I don't do shit like that, homie. I'm not gonna be on the internet doing that. Niggas be in their feelings. Yeah, I'm an emotional nigga too at times, but I'm not doing that. I just can't see myself to be on the internet talking about the next man. It's like, how? I can't do that. Sometimes I might want to be like, fuck this shit. This nigga did, let me go up. But I don't feel like that's the right solution. That's the right way to go about things. Because then you definitely going under to the deep end when you're doing shit like that. Because they ain't no coming back when you do shit like that. Especially for me. The nigga, like if the shoes on the other foot and it was me, I'm not going back. Once the nigga take it that far, I'm not, you gotta stand on it. You gotta stand on that. You stay over there and I'm gonna stay over here. So with me, it was always a loyalty thing with me, bro. I'm not gonna do that. Even if I felt like I wasn't getting what I should be getting, but I'm not, bro. We all know what we signed up for. We all know what we signed up for and this shit. And I ain't never hold no grudges, and I always stood on it. I got shot for this shit, bro, and I'm still standing on business. I ain't never like feel a way about nobody because we know what we signed up for when we do this. You know what I'm saying? We know what we stand up for when we do this. Niggas that be doing shit like that, oh, I did this, complaining, crying. Them niggas will always be the ones in the background because that's what they do. I'm not here. I'm here for something else, man. I got a bigger. I look at shit differently, bro. I look at shit differently. I don't look at things the way everybody else look at it. You know what I mean? Like I told you, I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. Like once, like I got a saying. Once it's up with me, you stuck with me, man. Once you prove that loyalty to me, you stuck with me, and that's how I'm about it, bro. That's how I live. That's the rules I abide by. I abide by word. And I've been like that ever since. I could be running out now. I don't see why niggas do that shit they be doing, running rampant on the internet, disrespect them. I don't see how they could do that. As a man, I can't even see myself doing on the internet. That shit look crazy to me. But to each his own. Like I ain't gonna hold it against you either. That's what you do. That's what you do. I'm gonna do the other thing. You know what I'm saying? That's basically how that went. It's all love. And to this day, it's still all love. That's family. That's family, bang, all that's family.
You mentioned being Lloyd Banks' hype man. Can you take me into where your relationship with Banks begins to where you can begin to be his hype man?
Well, like I told you, me and Banks, we school time, like August Small, those are like I knew him for years. I knew Banks a long time. I mean, that's my man. That's my brother for real. Like all them niggas is my bro. They all family. Like, but with me and Banks, we had a close relationship because I was really with Fifth a lot. Before I even got with Banks, even went on the road, it was me and my man Hove, which is Trav, big oldest brother. I mean, Hove was with me. We used to be at Fifth crib a lot. We was around Fifth at this time. It was just me and him at this time too, around the Connecticut days and the early days when Fifth first got the mansion and shit. It was mostly just me and Hove there in security. But it was just me and him holding it down a lot of most of the time. But everybody else was around, but we stayed with him most of the time with Fifth most of the time out there. And this is around the time where Fifth Banks was about to start his tour. You know, that's my man. So I mean, Fifth was like, yo, listen, he gave me an option though. I could have did it either or. He like, you could stay with me and do this, or you could go and branch off and do the hype man and see different shit. So I chose to do that. I mean, situate myself over there with my man with Banks and shit. So, we done toured the world. Also grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? That shit was a wonderful time. I think I done been anywhere. My passport is crazy. Like crazy. Like
I read one time that Lloyd Banks did over 200 shows in a year. I was like, man,
yeah, we was on the road. One year we was on the road. Like, damn, we had a show like this was around the time right before I got shot. I think it was like, what was that, 04, 05? Like when Rotten Apple came out.
Rotten Apple came out in 2006, Hunger for
No,
More
not that album. Hunger for More. First album.
2004.
That one. That was our biggest tour. 04. 04, that was our biggest tour big. We was everywhere. Germany, Japan. Like when I went to Japan, that shit was intriguing to me because I'm like, because they big on culture, on the culture. Japan, China, they big like hip hop. They hip hop heads for real, for real. Like, I don't know where he at. They big on hip hop for real. We did that. That shit was like everything to me. I'm like, oh nah, this is crazy. They knew every song. They know every music. They was hippie. That shit was ill to me. That was like the illest shit I seen. And then we went to all these other places. I'm like, yeah, this shit is ill. Overseas, I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Word. Japan. I remember that day too. We got twisted that day too. Banks ass twisted that day. We over there with the motor and shit, drinking sake, some shit called sake. We in there, we drunk so much of that shit. I think we had to get carried out that motherfucker. Word, I was twisted that day too. To the next day, I couldn't even get out the bed. I think we didn't even get out the next day. We stayed in the bed the whole day the next day in Japan. That's sake, no game. Drinking that shit like it was water. That's like, oh my God.
What did you think about Lloyd Banks and
Yeah.
50 Cent parting ways after so many years?
I mean, at the end of the day, I look at it as like we all brothers still, so I don't really get involved with that. That's something that they'll fix when they fix it, because at the end of the day, we all family, man. They'll fix that when it's time to fix it, it'll get fixed. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's love. They family. Like that's Banks did. That's fifth. You know what I'm saying? That's fifth baby. Like Banks is fifth baby. Like so. Fifth is like, you know what I mean? But you know how Fifth is a hard worker. That nigga, he different on time. And so, but it'll get back right. I'm good at it. They'll get back right. They get back right. It'll get back right.
Yeah, man, Lloyd Banks is doing him. He's got the Halloween Havoc series. But
Yeah.
me, I kind of feel like he should have stayed together with G Unit. You know what I mean? I guess
Yeah.
you could always say that Banks will always be a member of G Unit, but at this point in time, we're not getting the collapse.
Nah, I'm trying to see when he gonna do mine. I'm trying to get this shit done with him too. That's my dog though, so you know. Yeah, so we working on that. You know what I mean? We working on trying to figure me out. I'm trying to get this meeting with Fifth too. You know, that's my dog. I want to sit down with him so I can really tell him what I got going on. I'm waiting for. That's what we waiting on. Set up a little situation so we can talk, see what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? Let them hear the music, let them see my vision, what we got going on. Cause I got a lot of shit we want to do. Me and DZ, like we got so much work and so much things that need to be done, bro. But everything takes time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't rushing nobody.
So when you first started rocking with G Unit, like what role did you take on? You know what I mean? What role did you play with G Unit after starting to play link with 50?
We all security. Everybody's nigga. One rule when you on that road, everybody security. I don't give a fuck if we got aunties and grand. Everybody security. We all security. Everybody. We all here together. We all security. One go, we all go. That's how it's supposed to be. That's all that was. We was all security. Everybody. We on the road. We out. Before people start sitting down and figure out what they gonna do or what they can do or what job descriptions people are gonna be getting, everybody was security. Everybody. Before it was security, we was security. Everybody.
Give me a rundown of the roster when you first got there.
Oh, artists. It was just Yayo and Banks at this time. Yayo and Banks.
What about some of the other guys coming into play? Like there was an R&B singer named Governor. Did you see anybody like
Oh
this
yeah.
play?
Governor, but I don't think Fifth was trying
Red
to get him.
Spider, the producer.
Yeah, Red Spider, my man. Shout out to Red Spider. Yeah, he was around. We fucking Red Spider. We used to go to the studio a lot out there.
Frenchie started coming around at a
Yeah,
certain.
Frenchie was around. I was trying to get. That's when around the time I thought I was a manager. I was trying to get Frenchie a deal with Fifth.
Why did Frenchie never secure a deal with G Unit?
Fifth main focus was Yayo and them at this time. Banks and them. We was trying to do that. I was pushing for that. I used to always play Frenchie shit around them, but it just never happened. You know, after a while, Frenchie just wound up going down there with Walker and them, his family down in Atlanta and securing a situation with 1017 and all like Gucci and all them, which worked out for him at that time. So, you know what I mean? So I feel like shit happened for reasons, you know what I'm saying? That maybe was a better situation for him anyway. I mean, free Frenchie, matter of fact, too.
Yeah, free Frenchie, man.
Free my dog, Frenchie, man. Frenchie could rap his ass off, too. That boy rap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. He was dropping a lot of freestyle videos on World Star back then.
That's a fact. Frenchie rap his ass off, bro. Frenchie nice. Frenchie one of the nice ones from around here. Me and Frenchie grew up together. If you didn't know that, me and Frenchie went to school together, elementary. I used to do the beats on the table for that nigga. He used to have a kufi on. You know, Frenchie was Muslim. As a kid, he's Muslim. I used to do the beats for him on the table. He was rapping. He rapped his ass off since we was kids. Word. Frenchie rapped since we was kids. He was that good rapping. Always had a loud voice. He always stood out. Yeah, Frenchie was good.
When's the last time you got to speak with Frenchie?
I went to see him not too long ago. I spoke to Frenchie like last week. I went to see Frenchie. Who went to see Frenchie? Me and DZ went to see Frenchie. Like last month we went to see him. He ain't too far either. He over there in Sing Sing Correctional Facility. That shit like an hour away from the town. It's in Austin, New York, so that's like 45 to an hour from where I'm at. It ain't far at all.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he doing good though. He doing good now. Right now, he working on his appeal and all that, trying to get home. He keeping his head up. He's standing tall.
Can you tell me about 50 telling all the G Unit guys that they couldn't hustle anymore? He banned hustling from the G Unit cats.
Yeah, because all that shit will bring his police and the fuck up whatever situation he's trying to do at that moment. You know what I'm saying? He had a vision. I mean, clearly his vision was a good vision. You see what I'm saying? And he basically told niggas if we gonna be around, everybody gonna be around, ain't no hustling. You know what I'm saying? And people buy by those rules. You know what I'm saying? We on the road, we doing that. We ain't no hustling. This is what we doing. I mean, I was still hustling from time to time because that was for the most part for the artists and the most of them guys because what they had going on. Me, I still was doing on them because how I was gonna pay bills if I don't, you know what I'm saying? But when everything got on board and everybody figured out what they was doing and things were situated, all that stopped. That's a fact. It was nobody hustling no more. Huh?
So, yo, was Tony Yayo known for getting money before he got into rapping? You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Top hustler over there on back block. That's a fact. They got to the bag. Yeah, he got to that bag over there. So crack 100 miles per hour was nigga on 134. Yeah, Fifth had the situation. Nigga Bobo. Fifth definitely had the situation. Fifth was a different type of animal.
Did Yayo have like the cars, the furs, you know what I mean? The fur coats, all them.
Yeah, he had, but for the most part, he had what I guess everything we had. Same shit was involved around that time. The pails, all that. Yeah, he had all that shit. They was outside. They been outside. Shout out to his brother Huss too. That was my man. My son Huss.
Do you got a Tony Yayo story you could share with all of us?
Oh no, my only story that I really have with Tony Yayo that before we really got with him, I forgot that became what we family. It was a situation. I think Fat Shot had a party on 127th and Merrick, and we was all there wilding, and he was in there wilding too. He was like the loudest motherfucker that day. We was going back and forth. I forgot who he was arguing with though. He was arguing with somebody. It might have been Money Wrong. It might have been somebody though, but Ye was going crazy. Niggas was going crazy too, but that's like our only encounter with Ye. You know, he was out there loud. You know, he's been the same way. He was there loud. Oh, Tony, he's doing all that animated shit. He was doing it there. So yeah, that's how we really met. That's like probably the first time I met Yayo too that time. My brother. Yeah, that's like the only story I got. We was at a party too. Fat Shaw was DJing this party. Yep. Yeah, it was animated like a motherfucker.
What about when he came home in 2005 or 2004 and then 2005 and dropped his album?
We was in tune. I ain't go with them to go get him that time because I think he came home from Lakeview. I was somewhere else at that time. Matter of fact, they flew out to go get him. So yeah. I was around him though. We was around Ye. Real good nigga.
Yeah.
One thing I can say about Ye, he did right. He do right by his people too. He do right. I love people. I love the ones that do right by their people, man. Everybody that was around him on the road, he did right by them. Same for Banks, same for them. He do right. You gotta do right by your people. I think even Yayo, that's around the time Trav was around Yayo too. Trav had even, I think he got Trav. Did he jump on a song with Trav? Yeah, he did a song with Trav. What was that song Trav had? He did a song. That was real big for him to do. You know what I'm saying? Stand on your word, man. I like niggas like that. He do right by his people. One thing about he gonna do right. He gonna shout you out. He fuck with you. He gonna show you that love. That's one thing he will do. Shout out to Ye.
Yeah, Tony Yayo actually shouted me out one time. Good dude.
Yeah, you ain't got no issues with my man Ye though, right?
I mean, he shouted me out and said I do good interviews. You know
All
what I mean?
right, just making sure. What about you ain't play with Banks, right? Because I think Banks might have told me something.
Now Banks doesn't mess with me, but
Why not?
Banks doesn't mess with me. You know what actually Banks does mess with me. He asked me to take a video down. I took it down. You know what I'm saying?
What you doing in the video?
Oh man, you know, I was just reliving some G Unit history. You know what I'm saying? I was reliving some G-Unit history. I got a little raw and graphic with it though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Got too excited. Yeah, you got to calm down a little bit, brother. I don't want to have to come out there, man. You know, that's my family. I like you, Mikey T, man.
Facts, man. And it's all
I
love.
want to tie you up.
It's all love to Lloyd Banks because I actually took down the video and I think he respected that because I
All right,
don't
that's
think the
what's
others
up.
would.
Oh yeah, that's stand up. That's good of you did that. You know what I'm saying? It's out of pocket, yeah, nigga, respectfully. That's what's up though, man.
Facts, because I've always had respect for Banks and Yayo. You know what I mean? I've purchased these guys' albums, and you know what I'm saying. But let me ask you: